You still stuck even after following all the fitness rules? You've probably been lied to, and those lies, they're the reason your body isn't changing. This is why you're still tired. This is why you're still overweight. This is why you're still wondering what the heck is wrong with you. But it's not you. It's the garbage advice you have been fed, you have been told. And today, I'm breaking down the 9 biggest fitness myths that are keeping people stuck, overweight, frustrated, and wasting time in 2025. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to tell you the truth, whether it's popular or not, because that's kind of what I do. If we haven't met yet, I'm Adam, aka Puffy. Okay, because I used to be 370 pounds at my worst to McDonald's, and now I am a fat loss coach to over 400 people, and I've helped drop over 2,000 pounds combined. I've seen the myths, I've heard the BS, I've lived them, I've done them, and I've burned them down for you, to quote Seth Rollins. So now I'm here to do the same for you. So let's get into it. Are you trying to lose weight or get fit, but feel like nothing ever sticks? You're not crazy. You have just been bombarded with advice from all of these angles, like TikTok influencers, celebrity trainers on steroids, even friends and family who mean well, but literally know nothing. Here's the truth. Most of that advice is garbage. Not outdated, not incomplete, just plain wrong and incompetence. I know, because I spent over 12 years in this trap, following the rules. Here's the truth. Doing 2 workouts a day, cutting carbs to the bone, doing keto, shout out Brandon Carter, buying whatever supplement some jack dude was pushing me at GNC, and guess what? None of it worked. Not long term, not even short term, not sustainably, not sanely. Why on earth are fitness myths everywhere? Fitness is messy, it's very complex, and it's emotional. There is no one size fits all solution. And most people do not want to admit that, especially big pharmaceutical marketing companies, because catchy lies sell better than the messy truth. The diet industry, it's worth billions. How much did Oprah buy Weight Watchers for? And the confusion is how they win. All of these people, they sell you myths. Then they sell you this product, this solution to fix that. And then they sell you the next one when that one fails. And don't even get me started on Instagram influencers flexing with the perfect lighting and 0 credentials or education. Okay, but here's the good news. I am not here to tell you what works for everyone. I'm literally just here to tell you what flat out doesn't work. But first, if you've ever followed bad fitness advice, just smash the like button. Okay, it tells the algorithm to show this to more people stuck just like you. Okay, I have nothing to sell you here. And just subscribe so you don't fall for more BS and you don't see the BS next myth, whatever that is, okay? Because I'll be debunking. So let's get into it. Myth number 1 is you need to eat 6 meals a day. Probably heard this one a lot, right? You need to eat every 2 to 3 hours to increase and speed up your metabolism. Yeah, no. Okay, here's the truth. Your metabolism doesn't really care if you eat 2 meals or 6, okay? It cares how much you eat overall. Studies show total daily calories, not meal frequency, is what matters for fat loss. So unless you're some gigantic bodybuilder measuring rice by the gram, eating 6 or 8 times a day, that's just annoying. And for most people, guess what it does? It just leads to more snacking, more overeating, more bad habits building, and more time overthinking about food actually than just living life. So what works? Eating when you're hungry. Eat your caloric intake and protein goals. Just be consistent. Consistency is better than failure. Simple, effective, no Tupperware needed. Myth number 2, you have to eat clean. Eat clean or stay fat. This one really pisses me off because it kept me stuck for years. I thought if I thought about a cookie, if I touched a cookie, if I saw a picture of a cookie, I gained 20 pounds. I thought pizza was the devil. I thought fast food equaled instant failure. Here's what I did. Here's the actual wild truth. I lost 150 pounds eating McDonald's multiple times a week. If you don't believe me, I have a video on this. And so have many of my clients. Because it's not about eating perfectly, because that doesn't work. It's about eating consistently and not going crazy from restriction. Yes, eat whole foods, don't get me wrong. But yes, build meals that make you feel good. But just like stop thinking clean versus dirty. That mindset is toxic because the real danger, over restriction equals binge, equals guilt, equals restarting this over and over and over again. Real success comes from balance. 80% whole foods, 20% life, 100% sanity. You can still enjoy, and you still should enjoy your favorite foods, and still lose weight if you have a proper system. Myth number 3 is that pain equals progress. You ever heard that before? If you're not sore, you didn't train hard enough. That's false, that's dangerous, and so fucking dumb. Yeah, some soreness is super normal when you try new stuff. There's a thing called DOMS, delayed on muscle soreness, okay? But if you're crawling out of bed every day, like you just got hit by a truck, you're not a beast, you're just burnt out. You don't need to train like Arnold to lose fat. You need to train like someone who wants to show up tomorrow, who wants to be able to walk up a flight of stairs or pick up his kid. Okay, because progress comes from showing up, moving well, recovering better. Pain does not equal progress. Consistency equals progress and results, because consistency is better than failure. Myth number 4. Intermittent fasting is literally the greatest thing on earth. Okay, it's magic. I get this a lot. I probably hear it every day. I heard intermittent fasting is the best way to lose fat. Let me break this down because this is something I actually did. If can work for some people, not because of some magical hormone voodoo. It works because it helps some people eat fewer calories. That's it. That's the secret. Studies show as long as you control your calories and your protein, it doesn't really matter when you eat. So if fasting fits your lifestyle, awesome. But a lot of you working 9 to 5, it doesn't. But like if you force it, right? If it's rigid and it's miserable and you hate it, drop it, okay? Because the best diet, it's the one that you can actually stick with. All right, so real talk. How many of these myths so far have you actually believed? 1, 3, all 4 so far? Drop your number in the comments and let's see who's been lied to the hardest or if I've missed anything so far. Myth number 5, you gotta slam protein all day, every day. All right, the more, the better. You ever hear, you need to eat 250 grams of protein to build muscle, bro? I don't know why he's from the country, but whatever. Okay, you get my point. So yeah, unless you're a mutant, you don't need that, okay? Your body has a capacity. More isn't always better, okay? That's what she said. A simple rule. It's 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That's it. That's simple, okay? More than that, it's just expensive piss to a certain extent. And don't forget, fats and carbs actually matter too. They fuel things like your energy, your hormones, and your brain. Let me just recap really quick. Hit your fucking protein target. Just don't neglect carbs and fat. Focus on balance, not macro math Olympics. Don't work, okay? Okay, number 6, I love this one. If you don't go to the gym, you're just not serious, right? Like gym or nothing. Some people act, if you don't hit the gym 6, 7, 500 times a week, you might as well just give up, right? You don't need a gym to change your fucking life. Walk, stretch, yoga, whatever. Dance in your living room. I don't give a shit. Hit bodyweight workouts in your garage. The best workouts is the one that you're actually gonna do. The secret, again, consistency is perfection every time because consistency is better than failure. Now, if this video is hitting you with the truth that you've been wanting to hear and killing off the lies that you've been fed, make sure to just hit the subscribe button right now because there's no fluff, there's no fake BS hacks, just real fitness advice that works in the real world for real people. All right, and we're only halfway through this list, so let's keep it going. Number 7, you don't need a trendy diet. All right, keto, vegan, carnivore, OMAD, okay? Whatever fucking diet is trending this month. These are all fad diets. They're all promise insane results, but here's the real talk. None of them matter if you can't, because you won't, stick to it permanently. Sure, you might lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, but if you're miserable and starving, then guess what? What's the point of that? And then you're gonna quit, right? Rapid results doesn't equal lasting results. The best diet? The one that makes you feel so normal that forget you're on one? That's called balance. That's called sustainability. That's called it actually fits your life. You wanna have pizza on a Friday? Great. You wanna have salads on a Monday? Awesome. Just keep showing up. Number 8, skinny fat is the goal. Just lose weight, that's enough. No, skinny does not necessarily equal healthy. Skinny does not necessarily equal strong. It does not equal confidence. Because a lot of guys drop weight, but they don't build any muscle, all right? They look like shit. They just end up skinny fat. Shirts fit looser, sure, but there's no tone, there's no strength, there's no shape, there's no muscle. You look like crap. That's what happens when you just lose weight. What's the point? If you want that lean, strong, athletic look, then you have to at least work out to keep your muscles as your fat drops. So very simple solution. Just work out 3 times a week. Hit your fucking protein target and stop chasing the scale and start building your physique by looking in the mirror and taking measurements. The scale doesn't matter if you're in this position right now. So myth number 9 is that supplements are gonna just save you. Let's get this straight. There's no supplement that's going to do that to just magically melt fat off your body, okay? You're not a stick of butter. I know you might feel like it. There's no fat burner. There's no detox tea. There's no magic gummies. If someone's promising you overnight results, what do you think? Run the other way. Are supplements useless? No. But they're exactly what the name says. It's literally supplementary. It's a supplement. So protein powders, great. Creatine's great. Vitamins, great. They can support a good plan, but without training, nutrition, and sleep, you're just buying expensive hope, people. Okay? The foundation is always what matters. Always. Number 10. Carbs are the enemy, right? Yeah, we've all heard this bullshit before. Cut carbs, lose weight, eat carbs, get fat, right? Yeah, okay. It's a lie. Carbs are fuel. They're literally used for glycogen, especially if you're lifting properly, even if you're walking, or just trying not to feel like shit. You need it for hormones. So, like brown rice, sweet potatoes, fruits, whole grains, all great stuff. These carbs give you energy. It helps you recover. And it makes you feel human. Okay, but the issue is sugary snacks, liquid calories, the Wonder Bread flour bullshit. Don't fear carbs, they're not the enemy. Just learn how to use them properly. So there you have it. All right, I know I said 9, but I gave you 10 fitness myths that have been keeping you stuck or broke and probably a little overweight. So now you don't really have any more excuses. Then this is your move. Click the first link in the description right now and grab my free fat loss blueprint, the exact system that I used to drop 150 pounds and helped 400 plus others lose over 2,000 pounds. Okay, there's no fluff, there's no fads. I wrote it. Okay, I'm dyslexic. It's really not complicated. It's just a system that works in real life for real people. So download it now, and I'll see you in there, because they're probably right. They think you're going to like it. So bye. See you there.